Good morning, everybody. Or how? You know what? Good now. How's that? Actually, literally, how is that? I was having. Oh boy, you're gonna see this a lot. I guess I could just alt tab. Otherwise, you're just gonna keep seeing activities pop up as I dial everything up. It's been a little while, huh? Hey, Blackworm. I'm okay. How are you? I was having a heckin' struggle with the audio. Hopefully it's all good now. I think we're good. Oh, nah. I was thinking about maybe playing. I got some new pedals for I got like a new guitar setup. And I was thinking about maybe playing that, but I tuned my audio for that, and now I just retuned it for the background music, so I don't know. It just was not cooperating. The audio is fine. Heck yeah. This mixer is... I gotta replace it. It served me well. And it adds a lot of warmth to my voice. I've used other mixers, and my voice doesn't sound the same. So it kills me to have to get rid of it, but it just doesn't play well with Linux, and the cable port on the back is not super secure, so if I so much as look at it, it'll go out. Audacity 2.5 and Audacity. Actually, I don't even know what version of Audacity I have. I record a lot of stuff with OBS anymore. This is Audacity 3.2. Is that the bad version? It says that it's still owned by the Audacity team here, so... Hey, all you folks. Good to see you here. Got a NeoFetch up for you, because I know people will ask. 302 is the version with telemetry. I'm not even sure how I have it installed, actually. Is it Flatpak? What is it? Let's find out. I think it's just the repo, like the Solus version. Oh, it's not. It's a Flatpak? Really? What? Oh yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, what is going on here? I bet I need to update my Flatpaks, but I don't want to screw with it. Isn't OBS installed as a Flatpak? I don't really want to do updates on stream. End up breaking a bunch of stuff. To Tenacity. I like that, Tenacity. They should have, honestly, they should have forked Audacity a long time ago. It's not a very good tool. I shouldn't say that, actually. It's a fine tool. It was just written, it's like a product of when it was written. It's just really old school. I don't think it scales well with today's design patterns and everything. How's been the week? The week is good. The week has been pretty good. I should have had a bunch of pictures set aside to show you guys, but I don't. It's all mixed in with like non-Egee stuff, so. Hope Yuki has like some outrun. We're not going to be looking at distros today because this is probably going to be a short stream. I just wanted to pop in and say hello, everybody. I'm still alive. I got back from my vacation, my holiday. It was good. I'm a little sunburned. Lips are chapped. Not sore though. I'm really bruised up, man. Jeez, I have bruises all over the place. It's really weird. But I'm not sore, so that's good. I got a big old gash on my foot, or on my toe. It's so big that it goes from almost the top of my big toe down my foot. The rocks out that way are mostly just like basalt, so when they break, they're really, really, really sharp. I actually thought it was glass, so we went to this beach. It's this big old reservoir, and we went to this beach, and this beach had a big old rock kind of sticking out a little ways from the beach. You could swim to it. And we were jumping off the rock because it was deep enough that you could almost dive. I don't like diving, but other people do. So I was just like doing cannonballs because that's my style. I'm tacky. You went kayaking, so you're sunburned. Yeah, we actually brought our kayaks, but we didn't use them because it was too hot and there's no shade. So I don't really just want to sit out there on the reservoir and get burned up. But when I was climbing, I climbed from the opposite side of what other people were climbing onto this rock, and there was this little area that my foot slipped into, and I pushed down, and the rocks just tore my foot up really bad. And I still can't walk right. That happened on Monday, and it's Sunday, and I still can't walk on my foot. It's really bad. You can't go diving, you'll belly flop. Hey, you know what? If you're wearing a life jacket, a belly flop should be fine. Right? Sorry for not scheduling the stream. This is a bit last second. I actually had a stream set up for last Sunday, but it didn't really pan out. It was a little much to do a stream and then get everything prepared. I don't think a lot of the OG channel fans know that I'm actually I got kids. I got a family. So I have a lot of little humans that I have to tend to. And they're pretty time consuming. Yeah, this is Plank. It's a little janky. Hey, it's been a long time. Yeah. You got a big tummy, so the life jacket will protect some of it, but not all. You can get big boy life jackets, just like big monstrous ones. We like the, what are they, Type 4 life jackets that are just like basically life vests, maybe, might be a better term. But yeah, even then, if you're a big boy, it might be hard to cover everything. We have some big guys out there. After I cut my foot, I mostly hid away under the quick shade. Is this pop? No way, man. This is... oh, I closed it. This is Solus all the way. Clern. I got working on a script for a video about Solus. I don't think enough people talk about it anymore. It's still actively developed. The folks working on it are awesome. Josh had a really hot take on Twitter the other day. You like Solus? Solus is good. Solus is solid. I like it. And it scratches that itch that I have where I always feel like I gotta be different. I gotta be doing something weird. And Solus is just like a weird and different distro. And that satisfies it. How is GNOME 40? Yo, GNOME 40 is freaking solid on Solus. I used GNOME 40 on Arch, was it? What was I using GNOME 40 on? I don't remember. That was a long time ago. That was a month ago. That was a long time ago. Anyway, it was okay, but it didn't really hook me. But for some reason, this Solus version of GNOME, they've got some inbuilt extensions. Let me show them to you. You can't see the main. You guys are looking at my secondary monitor, so you can't see activities. Well, you can see activities, but you can't see like workspaces and stuff. Fedora. I don't use Fedora because I have NVIDIA, and NVIDIA doesn't play nice with Fedora. Fedora also doesn't have like a good software center. It just has DNF. It has RPM. What is that? No, it has DNF Dragora. There's too many little things I don't like about Fedora that I don't use it for that reason. The font looks a little screwed up there, doesn't it? There's something wrong with it. Oh, we're back on this song. How'd that happen? Let's play some Miami songs. Listen to Outrun today. Anyway, So most of these are disabled, but I've got you can't see these, but I've got removable drives. It came with all of these. I don't think I installed any of these. But one of the things that's absolutely critical to my workflow. What? Brees, what are you doing here? Boy, I haven't heard from you in quite some time. I was thinking about you guys. As a matter of fact, you and Guro and all them. Brees is a good guy that I worked with a couple years ago now, I think. 2 years ago, yeah. How about that? Good to hear from you. I hope you're doing well. Are you still surfing down there in southern France? What kind of OS am I using? This is the Linux Solus, to be exact. It doesn't say what version of Solus, though. I think it will here, though, won't it? Yeah, Solus 4.3 Fortitude. When you get your new laptop next year, you'll install Arch on there. Arch is good. So when I got back from my holiday, the first piece of news that I saw was the Steam Deck. Should we take a look at that, actually? We can hop over to the store. Glad to hear your voice. It's been a while. It has. I remember chatting on Appearin or Whereby. Those were good times. We don't really chat like that at the place I work now. Everything is over Slack. Which is fine too, you know. It's all good. But at some point, at what point does everybody just become like names in Slack? You don't see faces or anything, or hear voices or anything. I'm surprised it's not on the front page. How? I swear I saw, there it is, special offers. Your old gaming PC will be MX Linux. Oh, that reminds me, Joseph. That was my project before I left. I wanted to take the old Zotac box and put it in the garage, so I had a garage computer, and I was thinking about putting MX on there because it ran so good. Hey, Egee, what's your take on the future of development and programming languages in general? Oh boy, that's a big question. I don't know. I have no idea. For a while, it seemed like functional programming was going to kind of take over everything. Rust was popular. Scala was getting popular. Hey, that's so nice, Brees. Thank you. We should chat. We gotta connect after this, and we should chat. That would be good. But yeah, the future of programming languages. I honestly think what are the most popular programming languages right now? Stack Overflow always does that thing where it's like that might be the most commonly asked questions for programming languages. I don't think that's really indicative of the most popular programming languages. Java is probably going to stay up there for a long time. Yeah, I need to get back into LinkedIn. I keep forgetting. I've got so much I need to add to my LinkedIn. But yeah, I'll hop on there and I can message you, and we'll connect on one of the many. I don't know if there's a lot anymore. It seemed like there were a lot of video streaming platforms, but Appearin became Whereby and changed their terms, and Google Meet's kind of weird. There's always Zoom. TypeScript. Oh, are you working in TypeScript, Brees? I was really into TypeScript for a while, but Alan, you love my videos? Thank you. I've got a whole backlog of stuff that I need to work on. Trying to get back into the groove of stuff. I've got this Steam Deck thing. I have a like a line item to write a thing about Steam Deck, but I'm not going to buy one just because they're kind of pricey. And I have no use. I don't do portable gaming. Like when I'm out of my house, I don't think about computers really. Marty's working at Whereby? How'd that happen? It's good that Whereby, that was a good service. Appear in. And they became Whereby. I think that they became Whereby because of a trademark issue, though. It wasn't because they were purchased. I don't think it was anyway. That's funny. I don't know if I don't know if I told you, Brees, but I got laid off the same day I got my wisdom teeth taken out. So that evening, I got the call and got laid off. And my mouth is all jacked up. I'm on, painkillers or whatever. And I get a phone call saying, "Hey, you don't work here anymore." Like, okay. It's all good. I miss the people. That was good people to work with and work for. But I understand. It's all good. You got to work on your truck? Well, Lamer, you know what? I've got a truck that I got to work on too. We have a Land Rover Discovery 2. Some people I like to call it a truck. Some people call it other things, but it needs some work. You got laid off a week before Christmas? That's a bummer. That happens though. You got a 1997 F-150. Well, that could be worse, I suppose. My problem is it's built like a truck, so it's got, really big components and stuff, and I don't have the tools to work on half that stuff. Drischel, you lost your lower incisor tooth. Marquise, hey, how's it going? How are you? Man, there's a lot of people. Why did you get fired? Oh, we didn't get fired. The company just, shifted. And it was I always work for startups. And, presumably I think that it was probably financial, which is fine. Startups, you have to manage your money well. And I don't know. The decision was above my head. So, all right, take it easy, Lamer. Good luck on your truck. It's always fun. Redundancy plans. The company we worked for did a bunch of, yeah. It's fine. No, I don't think anybody was fired for doing anything wrong. It's just, things change, and that's it. It's fine. That's a good song. So, choose your Steam Deck. So this competes with the Switch. Seems cool. There's already a lot of people talking about it. And I'm going to make one video about it. Oh, they're releasing it in December. That's smart, as long as they meet that, You don't want to make commitment for December and then blow it. It would ruin people's Christmas. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't really think about technology once I'm out and about. We're going to be... So I got back from Bend. Oh, man. Brees. Oh, Brees, you used to go windsurfing. That's what it was. Yeah. You used to go or you probably still do go windsurfing. Man, where we were down near Prineville in Oregon, it was really freaking windy. But that's pretty unusual. It gets gusty in the evening, but it was windy like the entire time. I have a video of my entire tent laying completely sideways because these gusts were just slamming it. Oh, kite surfing, that's right. Yeah, either way, it still needs wind. Yeah, nobody had a Switch. We had tablets, but people played with Switch. But once I'm out, I don't really think about technology, playing games or anything. There's too much stuff going on. You do plan on going to Hood River? Well, it's still here. It's probably as big as ever at this point. Maybe we should take a look at it. What do I have open over here? You guys want to look at... Oh, you know what we could do? Let's fire up no maps. That's on topic, isn't it? It's something Linux related. GNOME Maps. Grab that. And I'll show you guys where Hood River is. I need to get out there. Now, I got a new motorcycle. Well, like new. I think most people probably know what it is. It's a BMW 310 GS, G310 GS. And I want to ride out there pretty soon. Cascade locks. There's your Hood River. So what isn't modeled very well here, we have like a terrain shape layer? No. Well, at any rate, there's a gorge that goes through here, and this ends up being just like a wind tunnel. And the wind blows through here constantly, and this area is really popular for windsurfing. But yeah, we were way down here, this area. It was quite a drive. It was good though. So I want to tell you guys now, and also for the VOD for when people watch this later, I'm thinking about making distro delves and the live streams more of a seasonal thing, because I've noticed as the summer goes on here, like we're in July, how far into July are we? We're halfway through July. I have stuff going on every single weekend, and it makes it difficult to plan for stuff. Like, even though these streams are pretty early for me, it's still hard to kind of plan around it. Lakes and reservoirs are running dry. Dude, the reservoir was like it's a big reservoir. It was really, really low. There were places that I had never even seen before because they're always underwater. But the water was so low that like our beach was somewhere that is normally underwater. I mean, it was crazy. And every time we went out, it was like probably between, I don't know, almost a foot lower every day. I don't know what that is in metric off the top of my head, but it was really bad. Well, like, bad is subjective, I guess. It's a reservoir to hold water for the cities downstream, and that just, you know, the cities and stuff are just using up that water. So it's global warming is definitely not helping, but there's just like a huge demand, especially for this year, which had these crazy heat waves, which was caused by global warming. But a big part of it is just the demand of water. So I think at some point that reservoir is going to get so small that we won't be able to go there anymore, which is kind of sad to think about. But why don't we put on some disco, some future funk? What do you guys say? Anyways, back to the show. So I'm thinking about maybe taking a break from doing live streams like this during the summer, because like I said, they're really hard to commit to, because I have so much going on every weekend. I shifted it to Sunday, and even then it's tough. You know, it goes from 9 to 12, and if we're gonna go do something, we're gonna go kayaking or something like that, it just takes up a lot of time. Hey Marky, how's it going? I'm okay. I think the only thing wrong, well, my lips are really chapped from the wind, but also being sunburned, and my lips don't feel very good, and my foot still hurts. I really should, I probably should go to the doctor, but I'm gonna rough it. It's healing. It's doing all right. So I'm gonna keep it up. I have a thing about doctors. Like, whenever I avoid going to the doctor until, like, I myself know that there's something wrong with me. You know, like, oh, you know, you got cut, you got to go to the doctor. And it's like, well, you know, I have faith in my own body and my immune system, and because a lot of the times when you go to the doctor, or like urgent care over here, where it's like somewhere between emergency and a doctor's visit, they always prescribe you antibiotics, and my body does not like antibiotics. I'm not allergic to them, but they just make me really sick. And they usually give you like 2 weeks worth of antibiotics, so I'm just like sick for 2 weeks. And I mean, I don't have an infection. Like they give you antibiotics to prevent the infection, but I don't have an infection. And if I just, take care of this and bandage it and clean it every day, it'll get better on its own. So I don't, that's why I don't like going to the doctors for this sort of thing. It's nothing. I don't have anything against doctors or medical stuff. I don't think that this is really worth spending time at the doctor's office, whatever. Let's all go to the North Pole. Let's all go to Canada. There's a lot of space up there. Canada's huge. Everybody here could just migrate north further and further into Canada. That'll give us a couple 100 years before everything goes wrong. Egee, why not try home? I do, as a matter of fact. I have in my hand Remedy Balm, which has tea tree, eucalyptus, and lavender. And I use that along with wrap, like a compress around my foot and toe. And even then, I don't think it's really needed. Like, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Invade Canada. They don't have They don't have any army. I think they do, but. So, somebody asked about the next season of Distro Delves. I guess that's kind of what this is about, huh? I've got my other Egee channel, Egee Nuevo, and I've been posting more IRL stuff over there. Let's see if I can pull that up on my other monitor here. If you haven't seen that channel, and you're interested in kind of what I've got going on outside of tech and stuff, what just happened? I like that it still has my old handle, Panopticon. But yeah, so I've been doing tubing, I've been playing music, I've been going motorcycle riding. Join the New Republic. Help us with a can exit vote. With a can exit vote. I don't know what that is. Again on Solus? Absolutely. So I think during the summer, this is probably going to be more active than my main channel. Egee, does Solus use pulse audio or Pipewire? That's it. I think we looked at this before, and it has Pipewire, but it's using. Look, I've got trackers running. Look at that. What is that about? Should I look into that? We got trackers and miners, so somebody's tracking my usage and mining my data. Is that what that means? Pipe. So Pipewire is, so we got tunes running and it's not using it, so we're still using pulse audio, but I'm pretty sure Pipewire is installed. Da, 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 da. Pipe. Canada is becoming a republic and dropping the British monarchy. Oh, you know what? I saw a question about that on Reddit. And people, I guess there's like a movement to get out of the Commonwealth. I don't know, do Canadians really care about the monarchy that much? I think it's just kind of a historical thing. I don't think people really care. The cost of living in Antarctica should be a little bit cheaper than Alaska. If you could get it running on your notebook, you'd switch to Fedora. Tracker is the file indexer for GNOME. Pipewire. Yeah, so we have Pipewire, but it's not hooked up to anything. Is Spotify not a Flatpak? I thought it was. Not that I'd be listening to Spotify. Oh, it's not even in the repos. What? Interesting. Oh well. Thanks, you like Solus, but Fedora uses Pipewire by default. Yeah, Fedora's good. yeah, so back to the channel situation. So the regular Egee channel is still chilling, but the videos on this channel are really a lot of work to produce. What playlist am I on right now? Not that I'm listening to Spotify, but if I was, it would be side A. This is called It's Good to See You Again by Adrian Wave. And you know what? It is good to see you all again. So yeah, these Distro Delves reviews, they're actually really fun. I really enjoyed making the Rocky one. And I've got others I want to make. They're just time consuming is all. Like, I want to do it right. So this channel, ladies and gentlemen, I don't really make any money from this channel, and I don't want to. Like, I could monetize all this stuff and just go completely ham with it, but I don't want to. This is just a hobby of mine, and always has been. It's funny, when I was camping, my dad was there too, and we were just talking, and he told me a story about how his dad, they were on a camping trip, like a hunting trip or something, way somewhere in eastern Oregon, which is like very the wilderness cowboy area. And his dad was taking pictures of their expedition with like an 8 something, 8mm, whatever. But I mean, this was back in like the 50s, so I guess the whole make videos thing, like take pictures and make videos, is just like part of my genetics. 8mm, yeah. Because my grandpa died before I was old enough to have memories, I guess. And my dad, like, I grew up always on my dad. Everywhere we went, he had this enormous shoulder mounted, like, you have to carry the camera on your shoulder because it's so big, and then it was plugged into a big tape deck so he could record to VCR. So there's a whole bunch of home videos for better but mostly worse. So I've always been around filming and stuff like this. So this is just a hobby. It's something I enjoy. And when I got into it, I never really considered, like, stop that. Creators do what? How did I go there? I never really did this to make money. I just started. Like, I just wanted to talk about my desktop. I was interested in the Linux desktops because I was trying to game on Linux, and I still do game on Linux. These aren't my oldest videos. I've unlisted a lot of them because, honestly, a lot of them suck. Camping trip. Did I meet a Wendigo? We don't have Wendigos here on the West Coast. We have Bigfoot. Wendigos are an East Coast thing, I think. They're like a Northeast thing. I guess you could see one out here, but you're more likely to see Bigfoot, I think. Bigfoot is like a kind of a meme over here in the Pacific Northwest. I saw a bird on the reservoir that looked exactly like Nessie. I was on a jet ski and I was cruising, and I saw this little bird head come up out of the water, and I was like, yeah, I could see how people would think that would be like a sea monster. It looked just like it, but like, think about it. What the hell is a bird doing underwater? Turns out some birds just do that. But if all you see is their head, sure, yeah, it could be some sort of monster. Hombre has been a meme a few years ago. I don't remember where that... Wasn't that in Ohio or something? Anyways. Here in France, we've got the Dahoo. You could make a video on how to get an external monitor running on a... Hey, you know what? It's funny that you say that, Patrick. Let me show you something. We don't need you, HTOP, anymore. So, if you notice here, I've got GPU is NVIDIA, the CPU is a Ryzen, and that's Discord display. And I've got 2 monitors. And it was hard to get this set up. I don't want to tinker with anything on this computer. I got it running and I just want to leave it. Like, I'm even really iffy with updates. I don't want to update it. In the early 90s, for a brief shining moment, there was a union of form function that we call a jet ski. Oh, jet skis are freaking awesome. Wish I think I posted a picture of me chilling on a jet ski on Twitter, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. Yeah. That is a jet ski, and that may or may not be me. It was awesome. I didn't know, like, I didn't know what I was missing out before. This was the first year I rode a jet ski, and it was the most fun I have ever had on water. I cannot, like, articulate just how fun it was. And I didn't fall. We dumped it once because somebody tried to climb up there with me. And I was actually trying to take a selfie when they were doing it, so I had my phone up, and they hopped up the back and completely rolled us over. But yeah, that was really, really fun. Anyways. So yeah, basically the TLDR of this whole long spiel is that the summer months are going to be pretty slow for the Egee channel. And I've got some videos I need to edit for the Egee Nuevo channel. We took a drone out there. We took a bunch of really cool drone shots. Well, I did. I'm the only person that seems to know how to fly the damn thing. But I'm really excited to show you those. There's some really good stuff. Loki was a really great series. Oh, Loki. I see what's going on. Alright, so people have been asking me about some... I think I got all of the announcements. Not really announcements, but maybe updates out of the way. Summer is going to be slow for the channel. I'm still doing stuff I love. I like doing distro delves. The episodes are really fun. I just want to do them right. I want to make good quality stuff. I don't do clickbait bullshit. I don't do low quality meme. Well, I do some memes, but they're high quality memes. I don't do low quality stuff. And if I'm going to make a distro delves episode, I want to make sure it's awesome. Because that's what you can expect from me. I want to give you awesome stuff. This song's pretty odd. What is this? Oh, this is Desired. So we're going to drop into... Sorry, I should have faded that out, but I'm being lazy. We need Egee out of context. Oh no, hold on. We're going to try and do this. Elder Scrolls Online is a little dicey. Oh, is it in? Did we get in that fast? Cool. So people have been wanting to see some gameplay. I do games and stuff over on Twitch. I haven't gamed here in quite a while, but since this is going to be a brisk stream, because I've got somebody coming over here in a little bit. We're going to look at some stuff from the vacation. So again, it's like Sunday, but it's summer. I've always got stuff going on. So we're going to play some Elder Scrolls Online. I'm in Cyrodiil, so you can expect to see some PvP, maybe. Probably. And I'm going to see if my services are needed on the frontier, and if they're not, we're going to go to Bruma and cause some trouble there. Say Psych right now is another popular meme. Egee out of context. What would an Egee out of context be? What would that be? Maybe you'll ride a motorcycle this evening to catch flashes of the sunlight. Man, motorcycle riding is so fun. Motorcycle riding and jet skiing and... Where is Blackwood? I actually, to be honest, I don't know much about the Blackwood expansion or anything like that. Oh, did you see it? There was a notification that said I couldn't... you can't do that while you're dead. I don't know what I was trying to do. But I did die. I'm going to turn my sensitivity up just a second. There we go. Alright. Hello. Oh boy, I can't pronounce that. My apologies. Are my services needed anywhere? They are. Ooh, this has gone back and forth. Actually, I need to go there now. That looks like there's an actual battle going on. This is a pretty cool build. I'm a Frost Archer. I can handle myself 1v1 pretty good. I tried to do 1v2 earlier, and I almost killed one of them. But once they realized I was... Like, I'm more of an ambusher. But once they realized I was there, they both dove on me, and I went down pretty fast. But if I get the jump on somebody, I can take care of them pretty fast. Hopefully you guys can still hear the game and everything. So Elder Scrolls Online is a bit of... I made a video on getting it running, and this is honestly one of the reasons why I don't really make videos like that very often. The video that I made makes it look like you basically just install it and it works. And it used to be that way, but something changed with the NVIDIA drivers. And now if you have... Well, people say it's NVIDIA, but I tried it with an AMD card and it was the same issue. The game doesn't seem to like eSync for some reason. So you have to disable eSync, and I think that that's not so good for the performance. Like, I'm only getting 40 frames a second. That's really low for my hardware. But it's still playable. And the game's really fun either way. Turn it up a bit. Hopefully I can get there in time. I have such a vast audience, it's hard to make content that everybody likes. Like, I do this for fun, but I also you know, it's fun making stuff that people enjoy and stuff people can comment on. But I've got a lot of folks that just want Linux tech stuff. Honestly, that doesn't really interest me all that much. There's folks that want programming content, and that really doesn't interest me. That's just a chore. Like, when I make programming stuff, like people want me to make a sequel to the Phaser video, that's really just like fan service. I'm not doing it because I want it. This game looks inferior to Witcher 3. Well, I mean, it's totally different. I've been thinking about Witcher 3. I've been playing Do Whatever Makes You Happy, literally. You planning on buying a Stream Deck? Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm not planning on buying a Stream Deck because they're expensive and I don't do any mobile gaming at all. But I am planning on Uh-oh. Oh, they took it! I got here too late. Well... Wait, who... Actually, did I get this wrong? Were we attacking? I think we were attacking. Yeah, I'm an idiot. We were attacking. Is this a video of you hiking? I'm not a snow leopard. I do want to get a commission of this character. I like this character a lot. I'm in grave danger, though. I don't think I'll be able to get away if somebody sees me. Anyway, yeah, I have plans to make just like a commentary video about the Stream Deck, but I don't plan on actually getting it because it's pricey and I mean, I don't have any use for it at all. I guess I could like buy it and then do a giveaway or something, but I'm not. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just not that cool. Oh. Well. Sure, I get here right as everybody's dead. I'll get credit for capturing the keep, though, so... The Stream Deck. It does look nice. Yeah, it looks rad. It looks cool. I think it is really cool that they're using Arch with it. KDE is also a really exciting choice. There's a lot to be excited with it. And I'd love to see. I got a thing for it. Yay. I'd love to talk about it, but that's just one of the many things on my backlog. You fool. Guy has a lot of defense. You're not going anywhere now. There you go. I didn't get anything for that. You like... Why is it so cheap? Why is the Steam Deck cheap? I don't think it's cheap, though. I think it competes with the Switch, and the Switch isn't exactly cheap. I mean, I guess it depends on what you call cheap. Cheap kind of makes it sound like it's both cheap in cost, maybe quality. 4K smart TVs are getting cheap these days. I need a new TV. Oh, that's what I was saying. I'm in the middle of beating Kingdom Come Deliverance on Amazon Luna. Dude, that game is one of the best games I have ever played. It is so freaking good. I'm a big history buff. I just eat up that like historical fiction. It's so good. I read every piece of codex, everything. And that game is one of the most like satisfying games that I may have ever played. It's super jank, for sure, but it's really super good. Where are we? This is Blue Road Keep. Good to know. Marquise, are you talking about Kingdom Come? Really, really good game. I would say that Kingdom Come Deliverance is like the best example of historical fiction in a game. Like you can, I feel like I can tell that the folks that made the game, oh wow, they weren't supposed to see me. They really cared about the historical accuracy, but also, like, you know, they had to make it interesting. It's a game. They want to hook people, but they did such a good job with the balance. Is that somebody coming? I could have swore I saw a name tag. There we go. Come on over here. I can't take these guys by myself. You got to take off. Hey, Brees, it was great chatting with you. I'll definitely connect with you on LinkedIn. Brees is a very good JavaScript developer. Just developer in general. He's a good guy. Good kite surfer, too. You're trying to decide between Sony, Samsung, and LG. I don't know. I think I'd probably go Samsung or LG. I really like Sony, but I find everything of theirs is overpriced. Like, you pay for the Sony name, which is fine, but I don't want to pay for the Sony name. I just want a TV that's functional, gives me good picture quality, and that will last. And I mean, Sony will give you all of that, but you also pay a lot for that name, Sony, and I don't want to pay for that. Damn, these need to be taken back too. Nothing else is going on. That has nothing to do with us. Where are our people? Is anybody chatting? Attack Blue Road Keep. Princess Rexy. Attack Blue Road Keep. We're doing Chalman. Chalman is here. Oh, are they taking Chalman? This is Blue Road Keep. Nobody's helping with this. I can't take it by myself. What was that? Alright, I think we're gonna bail out. LG is great if you can ignore the bad software quality. WebOS is just horrible. That's a shame. I thought WebOS was good. Or is supposed to be good. Isn't it Linux based? That doesn't mean it's automatically good. Oh, that reminds me. I got a new phone and I'm going to put is it Lineage OS? Is it Lineage OS? Oh, yes, we're taking the keep. How do you guys feel about Lineage OS? Tell me your thoughts. Leave a comment if you're watching the VOD. I'd love to know what the general consensus is. I know that people talk about Microsoft and everything, but I think that Google's Android it does way more harm and is way more evil than Windows has ever been. It's great if you don't, it's clean, minimal, productive, great if you don't care about customization. I used to care about customization, but now I just kind of want a device that works good. And a device that respects me, my wishes, and my privacy. And Android just doesn't. I've seen a few people playing it. Yeah, I would like to ditch Google completely. I think that Google is a villainous company. I think when they ditched their "Don't be evil" slogan, that was literally and poetically the end of anything good with Google. And I personally don't like privacy and security zealots. They really, really annoy me. There's a lot of like shouting at clouds and everything, but the gripes against Google, I think those are legitimate. Google is the future umbrella. Well, I mean, the thing about Google from a consumer, but also in an amateur investor's perspective, they have really freaking bad leadership. I mean, just look at Stadia and how incredibly badly that was managed and led. Like, their leadership is just astonishingly bad, but they can get away with really bad leadership because they're massive. Like, they make so much money from the advertisement and everything that, wow, we captured that already? Wow, that's crazy. But they make so much money from all of that that they can afford to literally burn divisions down. So even though Stadia was, you know, for all intents and purposes a failure, and it was a very expensive failure, it pales in comparison to how much money they make from other stuff. If Google was like, you know, a smaller company, you can't make bad decisions like that. And I think that happened because they put really bad people in charge of the entire project. Stadia is like the poster child for just like bad management and bad leadership. But because Google is so massive, it doesn't really matter. Like, imagine having such a freaking gravy job. Like, hey, you're going to be the head honcho of this new cloud gaming platform division. And hey, by the way, it's Google, so it can't fail. Basically, do whatever you want. Another interesting people is EOS. Or interesting project is EOS. What's that? Is there an alternative to Lineage OS? It makes me sad when I see that, like the app that the drone that I was flying during my vacation, it's like, oh, it only works on Apple and Android devices. Like, God, talk about choice. 3 great choices there. Ungoogled Chrome. Cyanogen mod became Lineage OS. Hey, there's a leopard. Look at that. I want that. Give me your mount. I just have a lion, which is fine, but I prefer a leopard. I like leopards. Leopards are my favorite cats. Yeah, I don't like it. I like the Lineage OS approach where it just, you're not using the existing firmware. I'm not a fan of ROMs. I'm especially not a fan of one-off ROMs. You don't really know what's going into it. I guess if it's like a bit, I mean, Lineage OS is basically like a really heavy-handed ROM, but if you just go to XDA or whatever and just find a ROM that somebody built, what are you going to do? Comb through the source and make sure that they didn't put anything sketchy in there? Jeez, what is this? A lumber mill? This is really far away from Fort Ash. You're gonna take off because you got a connection for 3 hours. You'll be back soon. This well, you don't have to worry about it. This isn't gonna be too long of a stream. I got my channel updates out of the way, and people have wanted to see some gaming stuff. So here's your gaming stuff. Looks like we're gonna try to capture a keep. We got to do this fast before the Daggerfall Covenant mobilizes. This kind of PvP in ESO is so freaking fun. We're just mobbing. Oh, that's Princess Rexy? I'll stick with them. They seem to know what they're doing. What the heck? My audio cut out. Oh, dude, this person just keeps fighting solo. Oh, very clever. That was really clever. This water is deep, so you can't move. Wow, they just killed like that one person just killed a bunch of us. What level are they? Are they like in their 40s? Oh my god, there's all 3 factions right there fighting. What do I think of Harmony OS by Huawei? If I'm going to use an OS, I want it to be open source and I want it to be community driven. I don't want any corporations involved. I don't want anything like that. I think that the community model with community funding is the best, healthiest model for a project like that. It mainly because there's just no conflicts of interest, you know? Like, see, this person isn't fighting fair. They're doing all sorts of stuff to try to exploit the geometry and stuff. That's super lame. There they go. Warden Slayer. And that just bought a bunch of time for them. They exploited the deep water. Like, that was clever, I guess, but come on now. Fight fair. I guess you could say this is war. What is fair? Fair is winning, isn't that right? I've been seeing lots of other people use this ability. We gotta close this gate though. They're gonna sneak some nightshades in here. I'll just keep an eye on it. All is fair in war. That's right. Harmony OS. To be fair, I haven't read much about Harmony OS. It's even worse if it's closed. I won't use closed source unless I absolutely have to, but I shop for phones based on what I can put on them. I'm one of those people. And I'm not ashamed. I think everybody should. I think too many people settle. They just want a cheap phone, and I don't blame them. I have the means to pick and choose what kind of devices. That's a luxury, and I'm thankful for that. But if you have the means to not use one of the evil corporations, aha, there you go. Where are they going? They're gonna have to go in through one of the doors. Yeah, they won't have enough time. I gotta get in there and heal though. These raids are all about time. It's because it's only a matter of time before they do a counterattack. Yeah, they're... Oh god, the Eldmiri and the Daggerfall Covenant are doing counterattacks. Man, you guys are getting a good show. This is awesome. There's not always fights like this. They're not uncommon, but... Oh, we got the keep. Oh, it's that Babylon person. I can't. See, they're using the tower or the walls. There we go. I got them. Oh, they dodged. Of course they did. Okay, we don't want to counterattack though. We got to rebuild these doors as fast as possible. There we go. You almost broke your foot? I didn't break my foot, but I cut it real bad. So you guys are... So how are you? I'm okay. Just my foot hurts a little bit, but we put a lot of our camping stuff in the attic of the house, and I can't climb ladders with my foot like this, so I won't be able to help with that. Which makes me feel bad, but that probably means we won't put away. Do you guys ever go out somewhere camping or on a trip or something and you take forever to put everything away? That's usually how it is for me, but I'm really trying not to do that this time. We had some camping stuff in the garage that had been there since the last time we went camping. Oh, the dogs are barking. You've been watching a lot of WWE lately? Old school. Alright, we ready? Always packing up and unpacking it. It is, definitely. I find unpacking the worst. What game is this? This is Elder Scrolls Online. We got a Nord here. If you're familiar with Elder Scrolls lore, I'm a Khajiit, and Khajiiti aren't usually fighting with this side. We're usually the enemy, but I'm a turncoat. Somebody shooting at me? What the hell's wrong with you? Alright. You watched a few Money in the Bank matches where superstars are badly injured and get carried away in stretchers. Nice. Alright, where to now? I don't see Princess Rexy. Have I ever tried FF? Yeah, I've never played that Final Fantasy Online. I know a lot of people that play it, but I never have. Never been much of a Final Fantasy fan. Not that there's anything wrong with it, I've never gotten into it. There are a lot of games in game series that I... Whoa, where'd they go? Okay. My people are gone. Where were we going? If we're going south, there's nothing south. I'm going to try to take Bruma. I bet I could do it by myself. I've got quests up there anyway. Is this free? You don't have to subscribe, but you do have to buy the base game. And then once you buy the base game, it's usually pretty cheap, especially on sale. But once you get the base game, you can play for free. There's a absolutely tremendous amount of content. And I don't know if you guys knew this. This is not a Bethesda game. This is a ZeniMax game. It's made by the same guy that made... Well, not that it was a single guy, but it's led by the same folks that... Oh, look, it's the leopard. It's led by the same folks that made Dark Ages of Camelot. So if you play PvP in Cyrodiil, and if you've ever played Realm vs. Realm and Dark Ages of Camelot, they're almost the exact same. It's awesome. Really, really good. There was a match where the Big Show power slammed his opponent, literally broke the ring. You like Rothgar? It does go on sale every now and then on Steam. Very, very good game. Highly, highly recommended if you like this kind of stuff. I did a video about how to install it and get it running, but it's a little bit more complicated now. Elder Scrolls Online doesn't seem to like eSync for some reason, so you have to disable it. Otherwise, you sometimes get caught at the login screen. It like completely freezes up it freezes something. Oop, I hit the microphone. It freezes something up. I'm not exactly sure what, but it's hard to exit once it gets in that state. If you guys ever played Oblivion, the original Oblivion game, I'm almost to Bruma. Bruma's in pretty bad shape in this timeline. This is like 2 generations, or 1 or 2 generations before the events of Oblivion. But still. Alright.
Did they see you come in here?
There we go. Marky, you played Oblivion? Oblivion with the potato faces? That's one. Oh, do you have to take? Okay. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of folks on the Daggerfall side right now, so I don't think there's going to be much resistance. You played a little Skyrim and ESO. Skyrim is such a special game. I thought Kingdom Come would be a little bit like Skyrim, and it is kinda, but not really. I really don't think there will ever be another game like Skyrim. And I think that's why it's taking them so long to come out with the next Elder Scrolls. They're also working on that No Man's Sky clone, but whatever Elder Scrolls games comes and is supposed to replace Skyrim, I don't think that it's going to be nearly as influential or powerful as Skyrim was. Hey, there we go. Skyrim. I don't know if I would call it a masterpiece. Pretty close. Come on. Come on, recruit. You've committed. Get your butt over here. I know exactly how that feels. That's been me. Lots of times. Orsinium treasure map. That's unexpected. Alright, let's hit up this one. You got Ubuntu 12.4 on a DVD? Where'd you get that from? God, I would love to have Linux distros on physical media. I don't know why they don't do that. Like, yeah, of all of the distros I would expect to be on physical media, I think Elementary OS is the most likely candidate. Like, they could come up with a box with box art and stuff. I mean, it could be so good, but like nobody does it. You're more of a the Gothic guy? Oh, you played Gothic? The Gothic series? What? Oh my god. Gothic 1 and 2 are some of my favorite games of all time, and I will absolutely 100% play that on Twitch. Gothic 2 is probably my favorite game. You found it at your mom's at your mom's place? That's awesome. Okay, that's one. That's only one left. Let's avoid these anchors unless they really want to do it. We're doing this alone, which is a little sketch. USB. Yeah, but it's not the same. It's like I buy cassette tapes from artists that I really like. I don't even like I have a cassette player. But I'm not going to listen to it. I just buy it because I want the media. It's like art. And I do it because I want to support the artist. Ninja on AD kicking around Drake. Alright, where's Drake? Where are we going after this? Glade Mist. Fort Ash. Where? I don't know. Is Drake up here? I don't know where Drake is. Yeah, they're on their own. I don't know where that is. You're curious to see what the Unity is cool but flawed. And Joseph, you're curious to see what the original... Hey, we took it. We did it. Alright, I'll level. Well, let me get somewhere safe and then I'll level. Are they following me? Don't follow me. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, Full Metal. How's it going? Wait. Yeah. Look at these useless guards not helping me. I'm full of energy. You want some? Yeah. Which game? This is... You got the... I didn't play Night of the Raven. I don't know. I'll have to go back and play that. Thank you for picking me up. This is Elder Scrolls Online. Oh my goodness, they both died. Advanced stats. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay. I don't want any of these. I run out of stamina all the time. Alright, what time is it? Hour and 13. You guys want to hear my new guitar? Well, not a new guitar, but just new tone. I got a bunch of pedals, I got my stuff set up. Arrow barrage increased? Hell yeah. I need that. Alright, is Bruma under attack? No. Is anything under attack? No. I think we're okay. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a good place to wrap it up. Let me play some guitar for you. I've started playing over... What do I think about the Stream Deck? I got a video planned about it. I'll tell you my thoughts then. I think it's really cool. I'll give you a summary. I think it's really cool. We got Arch Linux. Awesome. Great choice. KDE for the interface. Interesting. I'm excited to see how that pans out. And they're focusing on Proton instead of native support. Also, I think that's a good choice. I do. So let me go ahead and get this set up here. I'm going to have to tinker around with stuff. I got to move my left mic, so It might get a little loud. I'm going to turn it down. There. All right, let me have this. Now I'm holding the microphone in my hand now. You're a noob for Linux stuff, so you choose Manjaro. That's okay. I think anything Arch is a good choice. Arch is just solid. Got my monitor in. Elementary OS breaks when you install drivers. That's different. That is different. Okay. I'm going to get my metronome going so I have something to play with. And now I'm going to turn the guitar on. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Now I'm going to turn it up. Still seems really quiet for some reason. All right, we'll turn that up. Let me hit it here. Let me get the metronome going. Sorry if that was loud. Wow, that was way louder than I was expecting. There, how about that? All right, let me get the audio figured out here. Closer. And let me turn the guitar up so that it cuts through a little bit better. There, how's that? I'll try to play a song for you guys. Sorry, this is there. Now you can see what I see. See, now the guitar's a little bit too loud. Alright. Here we go. Starts playing death metal, I can. Sounds like it's clipping for some reason. I'm gonna move it over here because my I'm just noodling. I'm just playing along with I can't hear it very well when I start playing though. Oop. It's a string skipping exercise that I started doing with this tuning. Turn on the preamp. Ah. Oh yeah, you can only hear it out of your left ear. That's true. How about I make it stereo? Let's do that. Hold on. I always forget I have it set up that way. There you go. All right, let's try playing some. I'll turn that down. Let's see if I can put together some sort of like some riffage. Hey, you're back. Welcome back. I'm playing some tunes. When I start playing, I can't hear it. I can't hear the drums anymore. Or the click track, I guess. Tune. I am. Let's turn that off just for a second. I can play that a lot easier now that one of the pedals that I got was a compression pedal, and that helps with the disdain. Let's go full rock and roll. I've been practicing that too much. My the tip of my ring finger hurts. I use that a lot for hammer-ons and pull-offs. All right, let's do another. Crank that up. Let me see. I came up with a really cool riff that was kind of based on that. Let me see if I can. It has kind of weird timing. See if I can put it to... Whoops. Let's try that again. I should probably shut this down. I could just play forever. With this new audio setup, that's kind of how it's been with me. I got my Marshall on the clean channel. Well, the effects loop starts like this. I've got a TC Electronic Dark Matter pedal with everything set to 12 o'clock, but the gain is set to 3 o'clock. And I've got that plugged into its TC Electronic Flashback pedal, and that is using lo-fi? What is it? It's using tape delay. And I've got that one is kind of tweaked all over the place, and I've got that plugged into a compression pedal. And I have the compression set pretty high, so it should give me good sustain. And it makes it so the stuff that I'm playing stays at a reasonable level instead of just kind of going all over the place. The echo pedal, the delay pedal is probably the most fun to play with, though. That wallpaper is amazing. You like this wallpaper? I don't know where it came from, to be honest with you. It's by Mark Solar. See if I can get some good stuff here. I'm gonna shut it down. I could just keep playing and playing and playing. Is this still Solus? It is. Yeah, I need to make a video about why I'm still on Solus. Is this the longest I've been on a distro? Oh, I gotta move my... Well, I'm gonna wrap it up here. This has been a short, little eccentric stream, kind of my style. To kind of recap what I was talking about earlier in the stream about like the channel and plans with it. I'm just really busy during the summer. Every weekend I'm doing something cool or not cool, but either way, you missed the important part. Yeah, I'm thinking about making Distro Delves. I already call Distro Delves streams, but I'm thinking streams. I already call Distro Delves seasons, and I'm thinking about making it basically fall, winter, and spring, northern hemisphere, fall, winter, and spring, and then summer is just I don't really have a schedule. If I make a video, cool, but don't really expect anything because I just have so much going on. I can't really commit. Even after moving the streams from Saturday to Sunday, it's still a tough commitment. So I just kind of wanted to get this stream out there for you guys. You have something to enjoy. But I have videos kind of in the pipeline, like script and ideas and stuff, but I'm always just so busy, especially during the summer. I haven't really worked on any of them. This doesn't really apply to the open Egee channel because those videos are just kind of, honestly, they're really easy to make. I just sit down and make noise or read a book or something like that, and people are happy with it. But these videos, there really aren't enough hours in the day. That's true. But I have such a, like, I with this channel I have a lot of different types of viewers, and it's hard to make everybody happy. And honestly, some of the stuff that I do on this channel doesn't interest me at all. I already talked about programming. Dude, I have no interest in making programming videos. People want me to, but I have no interest in it at all. Distro Delves episodes are really fun from a production perspective. Looking at older distros is fun, like for the historical sort of value of it. What are some other video types? I actually really like doing game reviews, but those are really time consuming. And what else is out there? I don't know, just one-off stuff. During the summer, I'm probably going to be more active on Egee Nuevo, the other channel that I have. I got just basically a lot of outdoorsy sort of videos. It's really it's really hard to maintain. I mean, there's a lot of people that just have one channel and all they do is tech stuff or, you know, whatever, and that's awesome. But I just have really mercurial and eclectic interests, and they're not the same day to day, you know? So there was a period of time when I was interested in making programming videos, and now I just like I do it as a career. You know, I go to work and I'm paid to do programming, and it doesn't really interest me in the same way to do it on my free time as a video. So, yeah, here we are. I don't know if I'm going to stream next weekend. I don't know. What do I have planned next weekend? There's just a lot of stuff on the agenda, and it kind of slips in wherever it can. I'm not going to commit to anything, but I think that I could maybe do a Distro Delves episode. I already have a distro queued up that I want to spend some time on with you guys. So I think that I might do one next weekend, but we'll see. I'm going to wrap it up here, and you know what? I appreciate all of you folks. You stick around for this whole stream. It started out with tunes. We were rambling, we played a game, and then it dissolved into like just guitar noodling, and now here I am rambling again, and you guys are still here somehow. So thank you for that. You guys are awesome. And I hope that you take care. And I don't know, I might do a video. I'm definitely going to do an open Egee video this week. I'm definitely going to have an Egee Nuevo video this week. It's going to be some drone footage you guys will think is pretty cool. I don't know about the OG Egee channel for this week, though. Videos are very time consuming. I just don't have the time to do it. But I think I will do a Distro Delve stream next weekend. We'll see. I hope that you guys take care. I hope that you stay happy and healthy, and there's usually a third thing. Happy and healthy. That's the important parts. Sweet dreams and take care. That's right. You guys have a wonderful, marvelous weekend, if it's still the weekend. And if it's the evening for you guys, probably over in Europe and Asia, I hope that you guys sleep well. See you later.